Well, if you clicked on this video, you probably want to know what happens now that you lost your group of friends. And I know that it feels like something's missing, but it's not the end for you. I can assure you that I have gone through that at least 3 or 4 times that I remember. And I'm here to tell you exactly what I did every single time and how now for the past 1 or 2 years, I have been with the best friend group I could ever wish for. And it was not the end of my life when that other friend group didn't work out. Even though I felt very, very bad and rejected, my life right now is so much better than when I was with that group that I thought was incredible and amazing and the best group of people in the entire world. It was not true. I know you feel like you're not gonna get friends as good as those friends and that they're not going to be replaceable with another group, or that everyone else already has their own groups and you don't have a group anymore. But what are you going to do with that? Well, it's not that hard, and I'm going to tell you step-by-step guide. 1, you can acknowledge your pain. I know how bad you must feel right now, because if you are anything like me, you feel like you're kind of a failure and that you're gonna have that feeling forever because you're not gonna get them back. But I promise you that even if you don't get them back, which often happens if you do lose a group of friends, that means that something went wrong, but it's fine. You're gonna be fine. I promise you. Like last time that happened to me, I thought I wouldn't make it or that I would never have friends again because of that friend group that I lost. But turns out now I have a much better friend group and I'm happy. So that will happen to you. I know it probably feels like they were your best option and that you're not going to find other people like them. But even if you don't find people like them, you're probably going to find people that are compatible to you as well, because they're not the only ones. They're not the only people around you. They're not. And even if now you're kind of blinded by the feeling that it's not going to work out because you lost your chance, you messed up, or they're not gonna want you back. I mean, maybe, but at the same time, you do have other options that are gonna pop out when you least expect it. So just be ready for that, which leads me to my second point, which is get ready for when your new friends come. This moment that you have right now is a perfect opportunity for you to take that pain that you're feeling and that loneliness that you must feel right now and build it into something that you can actually improve yourself with. So if you have time now because you don't have the same friend group, maybe you feel like you don't have friends, and that's okay. You can invest in yourself with the time that you would be with that friend group of yours that you lost, and just use that strength and that time to build yourself up, to learn new things. I know it sounds cheesy, but you can actually meet new friends through an activity. Like when I lost my old group of friends, I started to go to volleyball, and you can just figure something out that you do like, and chances are you're not going to do it by yourself because usually classes have more people. So you're going to find people that have the same interests as you, and that could start another friend group. I know it takes a while. I know you invested time in that friend group and you feel like, I'm not gonna do that again. It just takes too long. It's just too much effort, but I promise you it's worth it, especially if it's for people that are gonna stick around. And you never know what people are gonna stick around, what people are not gonna stick around, and you can't not base your life in that. So you need to just take the steps and start going around and meet new people. And I know that you're gonna feel bad at first because you're like, I wouldn't have to do this if I hadn't lost my old group of friends. But guess what? You lost them. So either you go and try to get them back, which I wouldn't personally do because if it didn't work out, then there must have been a reason. And yeah, I wouldn't do that if I were you. So if you start to just go around, you're gonna find new people. That's just what happens. There are other people in the world, and that's okay. You're gonna have new friends. Third thing that you need to accept is that that group that you're probably idolizing right now as if they were perfect, well, guess what? They were not. They were not perfect. They had so many things that maybe you didn't agree with or things that they did wrong. And even if they were perfect, which is literally impossible, but okay, let's follow that narrative. sometimes people just outgrow each other, and that's alright. And if you did something wrong, that's okay also, because you have time to learn, and even if that costs you your group of friends, you can always have another group of friends. And I tell you that it's gonna be even better than this one, because the more you put the effort to mature yourself and to grow, like, in every way possible, that's gonna come back at you with friends that have the same mindset as the one that you're building. So it's alright if you don't have that old friend. So just keep that in mind, that the more you invest in yourself, the more other people that also invest in themselves are gonna come at you, and then you're gonna have a whole new opportunity to have a better friend group. Fourth thing, don't rush. Friendships do take time, and that is okay. You are gonna hear me saying that is okay a lot, because it is, and everyone goes through what you're going through right now at some point in their lives. That's just how it's just something that happens. People outgrow other people change, people mess up. That happens, that's life. We're all humans, we're all imperfect, so you're not alone in this. And new friendships take time, so you got to be patient with that, and keep in mind that while that is not happening yet, the friends, or how you envisioned yourself to be right now, or how you would be if you still had the other friends, you don't have it right now. So keep in mind what you do have, which is a whole new perspective on life that you can have, and also the amount of people that you get to become friends with right now. Because sometimes you blind yourself to other people because you already have your group of friends, so you're like, it's fine, I don't need more people, like, why would I? But now that you don't, you have the opportunity to meet more and more people, even people that you get along better with. So you never know, you have a whole lane. Last point is, if it's too bad where you live, if you live in a small town, you lost your friends, you feel like it's the end of the world, literally, if you take one seasonal job somewhere else in the world, you're gonna figure out how small those people actually were, how small-minded they were. Recently, I had the opportunity to work at a summer camp, and I met so many people from so many other countries, and I honestly thought to myself, like, why did I even care in the first place about what other people thought? People from my own town, like, they're not that important. So just keep that in mind. Just go somewhere else, do something different. There are so many jobs that you can find, and anywhere in the world, you're gonna find new people, you're gonna see new perspectives in life, and you're gonna figure out how great other places can be, even somewhere else better that you can live, or like other people that you wouldn't have met otherwise, and you're gonna see that it literally was not the end of the world, and it's still not the end of the world if you don't go anywhere else, if you stay where you are, but it's just something that helps a lot. You go somewhere else, you meet a bunch of new people, and you're gonna notice how your mind is literally gonna change after that, because you're gonna notice how small-minded you were before the experience. So just put that in mind. So yeah, guys, that is what I have for today. If it helped you, please let me know in the comments, and I will see you next time.